Comments might be up. All right, we're live.
We're live. We might be upside down.
Are we upside down?
I don't know. Today's not working out very well. We lost internet just a few minutes ago, and so we're gonna make it. We'll make it short because idea is that we were going to use the laptop and get a pretty good view. So anyway, it's 4 o'clock Sunday, and we'd say we're going to do a podcast.
So we are doing a podcast.
So I don't know if we're frozen or if you can see. I had to buy minutes like internet from my cell phone, so we've never tried to do it from the cell phone using, just the cell phone.
But I'm Eli, and this is Ashley. Legacy Farms Coffee.
We are Legacy Farms Coffee. We're also Legacy Farms Missions. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can Google us. Google our farm at Cerro Bueno, Honduras, or Legacy Farms Coffee at Cerro Bueno, Honduras. Anyway, we're this week we're completely done with drying coffee. We finished the last little bit yesterday afternoon. We're going to test it again today. Just sometimes it'll bounce up a few tenths of a point. Sometimes it goes down. So yesterday we put it up. We'll test it today. It might have to go out on the patio for an hour tomorrow, but all next week we'll be doing cleanup work and finish some projects.
And then it's back to this again.
Yeah, and today I spent over 3 hours driving around with Santos up in the mountains of Pacael. They don't have cell phone service. They don't have electricity. A lot of places don't even have running water. So we were going up there to try to find workers for the 12th, which is the next day we're hoping to pick.
So it's coming up pretty soon. It's only about 8 days away.
Yeah. Yesterday we have these little termite things. I had a house. I emptied the entire house a few months ago, and had them spray.
You weren't there though. You left.
Right. They came and sprayed the day after I left, and so they're like termites, and they're eating the wood. And when we put the roof on about 9 years ago, the contractor said the wood's too good. We're not going to tear it down and change the roof. So that's what we did. We just put a new metal roof on top of it. But now we've got the little bugs, so we're tearing out the outside.
And we're actually putting on a little bit of a new
Yeah, we're refacing the soffit with wood, but we're doing I guess it'd be the eave. I'm not sure. We're going to do all that with metal roofing. So we did that on the beneficio where we do the wet meal. It looks pretty good, so we're going to do that here on the house, and that'll give us quite a bit of time. And we're going to be able to install, while we've got all that off, we're going to do some rewiring. This is my little happy area outside. Most of you guys have seen me drink coffee 100 times out here.
Yeah.
And so I'll put a flip switch that'll run the party lights, because I usually have to plug them in by hand. We got cords hanging out. So we're going to modernize things, do a few more back porch lights, just have things a little more the way we want them. We're going to run some more video cameras, and then those are later on going to get linked into the website so that you guys can link on and see the security cameras going. Jonathan just walked in the house. He has been taking the roof off of what used to be the solar dryer. Now we're going to make it
a storage room.
A big storage bodega. A lot of things have been walking off here lately, so Jonathan's going to take care of all that. So he wanted a job today where he could get a suntan, so he did that.
Richard was wondering if how we did this round of picking, and
first, Richard will wait 30 days after it's dried, and then I'll roast it and cup it. The cuppings from the very first picking in December, usually we send that to the and sell it at the mill. But here, the last 3 years, it's cupped really well. I think the lot 3 last year, which would have normally gone to the mill, cupped it at 86. So that was just fantastic.
Oh yeah.
So I just cupped those. I wouldn't really set on fire with 2 of the lots, but one of the lots, it's the Marciesa, did really well. So a couple of the lots we didn't pick because there wasn't enough ripe. So we picked everything this time. So in about 3 weeks, we're gonna roast and cup the Geisha, the Marciesa, a little bit of Julia, which is the Robusta coffee. Then we'll be cupping all the regular Perinamas. Jonathan's farm looks really good. The Perinama still is nice and sticky. He also has one called Anna Cafe, and so I don't know how we'll sell that this year. But we've had two pickings. One of them was 400 pounds. The other was 300 pounds, and that's in cherry. So that's going to mean about 90 pounds of roasted coffee, or 110, 15 pounds of green coffee.
You know what we should do next time for a podcast?
Double the price so I can retire.
What?
What? Go ahead.
We should go into the farm and do it.
Oh, yeah. We may have to record one, but yeah, if we can get this silly internet working. They've been shutting it off every afternoon. They're adding new cable in up on the main road. But yeah, we need to do one where we just walk out into the farm. It's close enough. I mean, literally, it's 10 feet behind us.
Yeah.
The Ika too is loaded. It's
yeah.
the lot next to us to our left.
That looks pretty good.
So yeah, maybe on Wednesday I'll step up the time and see see what we can do. I'm not sure who all's watching. If you guys chime in, I'll give you a shout out, or if you have a question, just shoot that at me. I haven't had lunch really today. The bug guy, man, they came in. I thought they were going to spray some of the wood on the inside of the house.
Yeah, it kind of sprayed like everything.
Oh man, 3 hours after they left, when I opened the front door, there was this white fog just still standing in the house. The entire house was in a white fog.
We did not sleep in the house last
No.
night.
He said, "Oh, just give it 2 hours and you can go in." And said, "Just wash the bed sheets and wipe everything down. You'll be good." So we've been, since 11 o'clock today, we've been cleaning. So for 5 hours, we've been cleaning.
Pretty much, yeah.
And last night we did, Jonathan slept in the bodega, which is where he does his workouts and welding. And then we all slept in the apartment. So it's been nice having an apartment. It's got a little kitchen in it. So Eli made waffles this morning because I splurged and bought a waffle maker.
Which was a very good purchase. They were really good.
Yeah, y'all bought me one like 2 years ago to bring here. It's the one at the house. Yeah, and they started using it, and so it never got here. So the other day I was in the store and I saw one for, I don't know, it's like 25, 30 bucks. I was like, well, I'm going to buy a waffle maker. So I did. Makes one big waffle. Yeah, makes one big waffle and does a really good job.
I think the one in the house makes like, what is it, 1 or 2?
I'm not sure. I love this one.
Yeah, this one's nice.
So I made waffles before y'all got here. So
they're yummy, at least.
Yep, they are awesome. I love waffles. Love all kinds of waffles. My
Stroop waffles.
My Stroop waffle, which when I'm mopping, that's my job today. I'm mopping everything. So I mopped half the house, and then I'll have a Stroop waffle when I get off the podcast, and I'll mop the other half of the house, and then I'm done. But you said Sunday roast for dinner? Is that an actual roast or is that a coffee roast? Because I might come over for a coffee roast. I'd come over for both.
Yeah.
Our Sunday night meal to give mommy a break is popcorn.
Popcorn, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hate popcorn. But Eli makes me pepperoni and
crackers
and cheese and crackers and stuff like that. So. And then often I sneak out to the lab and I have food hidden out there, out in the roastery. Yeah. Often.
Okay, why? You just not like Molly's cooking?
No, I don't like popcorn.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm old and I'm set in my ways. But when Julia comes back on the 28th, I'll stick some samples in. And the other day we were cupping tea. The tea is really good this year.
Well, except for that, like one.
Oh, yeah, there was one. It was rank. I'm not sure what happened to it. We didn't even taste it. Well, I let the girls taste it just for fun, but I smelled it. I'm like, no, I'm not drinking this crap. And so I just poured it. I finally took like a little sip but yeah, it was awful. But Isabel wouldn't drink it.
And what did the girls think about flavored coffee?
It was all right. We had a lot that I wasn't super excited about. And so then I brought it back in and I flavored it with some, I think it's caramel rum crunch. And then they drank it, and it definitely made it palatable. It was probably, I mean, and the coffee was fine. It's probably a 75, but
And what is like the base economy?
I want 80 as the minimum.
But for like,
like
for-
Starbucks is 70 to 75.
but like the levels that Honduras would grade it on, what would like the economy be?
Oh, Wakuko would be 50.
Okay.
Caleb said something, but I didn't see it. It went away.
That was just a messenger, I think.
Well, Leah just told me that she went out and got another bag of tea. I'll have to find out what it is. I like to switch it up. People aren't real picky on the tea, but I like to switch it up just the same. Somebody sent in pictures, and so looks like Jonathan's moving back in. We'll get him on here and let him flex here in a little while. No, dude's built like a truck. He's been up on the roof swapping. We're moving the right side of the roof to the left side.
Yeah, so
we're gonna re-roof the right
for like
side.
what, like 4 hours or something?
He's been up there for a while. But yeah, he's been getting a lot done today. He enjoys doing it, so it's not like work, and we don't pay him to work on Sunday, so we get we'll just leave him up there, let him work till dark. But on the farm, we're hoping for 50 people in an area called Pacaal. If I get 30, it's still worth going. It takes about an hour and 20 minutes to get there. I haven't measured the distance, but I think it's 12 miles. So it's a rough road. So I drove it today to make some contacts and touch base with some people that picked for us last year. So everything is going fairly good. I hope there's a lot of big farms. Oh, man. A bug just flew in my coffee.
Now we won't be happy for the rest of the day. You're still gonna drink it?
He's in the back side of the cup. There's enough we can share. Hey, Jared.
Oh, yeah, it is a very nice day today.
Yeah, it's been bad for about a week. And so...
and now it's just sunny and...
Oh, it is. It's a beautiful day. We're going to take the truck here in a little bit. And...
right out in the farm? Yeah,
right out in the farm. Oh, man, look. They're coming after my coffee today. So, yeah. Well, I think the coffee's done. So, might have to cancel the podcast and go to bed.
Yep. All right. That's it.
No, I have some Sargie Moore that we bought from another farmer last year. And it was a pretty cool lot. So, I've got a bag of that. I'm fixing to crack open. And then first thing in the morning when the ladies get here, they're going to pull some Marciesa Perianema that was picked back in December. And then I'll be roasting that tomorrow afternoon. And I might take some video, but I've got the Hucky 500. But Jared, we have an apartment. It's where we slept last night. Hey, Kay. Apartment for visitors. Kay keeps promising she's going to come see us, but we'll have to see. She's been here a few times on a boat, but that doesn't count. So they...
it really doesn't. Though.
I think y'all go to Roatan. I think it's where they come in, or Trujillo, or something like that. Probably Roatan.
The better places in Honduras.
Yeah, you got to get off the boat and drive 7 hours to get to us. But Wednesday, the contractor starts working up on the hill at what's going to be the children's classroom / extra apartment. And so definitely going to do some more Marciesa. But he'll start Wednesday on that apartment and hopefully get all the walls finished within the next 10 days. And then we'll start doing build trusses for the roof and hopefully get it in. I've been to Roatan. If you guys come again, I'll drive up there. It's 7 hours, but we'll drive up there and pick you up. You can drive
to Roatan?
Well, we can drive to
the harbor.
Right, and then you guys have to take a boat back.
And just don't worry. It's definitely no one gets seasick on the boat at all, ever.
And the boat's awful.
Yeah. Well, the one was. The other one was fine.
Yeah. But yeah, there was one that I threw up so much, and I can tolerate a lot. But when the woman in front of me turned around and threw up on me, It was on at that point.
And didn't you we were driving to the hotel in a taxi.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
yeah, you had
I
to.
was still throwing up in the taxi. I was throwing up so much on the boat, they asked me if I needed a wheelchair. Everybody was throwing up. It
Yeah,
was awful. It was
Yeah.
awful. They were throwing rows of paper towels like footballs. They were coming up down the aisles with big giant garbage cans, picking up the gallon bags of throw up that everybody was throwing. Everybody on the boat was throwing up. It was literally going down the aisles. It was awful. It was awful. That was one of the worst days. That was actually my 50th birthday.
I didn't
I spent in
remember
bed.
that.
I
just thought we went there for your birthday. I didn't know it was Valentine's Day.
the taxi driver kept pulling over to let me throw up.
Yeah, but didn't he go get you some medicine or
And
something?
then he went and got me medicine. Pulled into a pharmacy and went in and got me medicine, and they got me to the resort.
And if you're ever in Roatan, never take a land taxi. Take a boat taxi if you can, because that was fun.
Yeah, that was really a fun part.
Because then you went snorkeling or something.
Yeah, you guys got to go snorkeling. Jonathan and I went scuba diving. It was a pretty cool.
I meant on the
pretty
boat,
cool
like
time.
he stopped before
Oh,
we went
yeah.
home.
Yeah, and we all did that. You did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, our bus broke down that was supposed to come in to get us from the dolphin adventure and take us back to our hotel. And so there was a guy there, and he said, "Oh, I've got a boat, and I'll give you guys a ride back to your hotel on my boat." And then he stopped and took us snorkeling. He said, "I normally stop every day and go snorkeling at the end of the day." So he said, "If you guys want to go snorkeling, you can, you know." And so he did. And
didn't he swim down and get
a he swam. Jonathan tried twice to free dive down and get a starfish, and it was so much deeper than what you thought. And so this guy just free dove down there and picked up a couple of starfish and a couple of I don't know if they were sand dollars or what. Brought them back up just like there was nothing to it. It was a pretty good birthday. I was in bed the first day, and after that, man, it was on. We ate shrimp, lobster. We asked the guard where to the regular people go and eat shrimp, and he pointed us to a restaurant that you could go to fairly affordable, and we did that.
One time there was a restaurant right outside the.
Yeah, that was pretty expensive. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but that was a tourist spot just right in front of the hotel. There was a restaurant and bar. So I mean, it's literally the waves were coming 5 feet from the restaurant. But yeah, we ate there too. But then the guard pointed us in the direction where it was a lot more fun to eat if it didn't cost an arm and a leg. But
that's true.
Anyway, we're starting to pick on the 12th is what our hopeful date is. As long as the weather holds out. Right now, there's a lot of green coffee on, so it's got to turn red before we can start picking.
But there is a fair amount of red as we know.
Yeah, it's starting to turn, but we'd like to have about half of it turn red because we really need 2 more big pickings. And so with 2 more big pickings, then we'll be pretty set for the coffee coming in July. And that's sort of when we shoot for is July. So we still call the coffee we picked in 2023. That's still current crop until the other coffee gets there. But that's sort of what our year is because we age our coffee. We process it a little bit different than everybody else does. So for that reason, it's a little bit later getting here. But it has a better shelf life because we age it. I don't know if you can separate out. I think it's a little more probably don't care about seeing us anyway.
Yeah.
A little more of the mountains. The battery's fairly low. It's really low.
Why is it dropping so much?
Well, I think we're doing a video, so it's dropping. But yeah, we're at 3%, 2%, so it may cut itself off. So sorry, everything is so disorganized. Is there an extension cord? Here, you hold the phone. You talk for a minute. Let me see if I can see it.
Okay. No idea what I'm talking about. All right. Well, we're at 1%. And Hey, we're back.
Well, I got a charger. It took a minute.
We're back.
All right. Well, I think most people logged off when we went dead. Went dead because the phone literally went dead. So we normally do the podcast on the laptop. So and last night we slept out in the apartment, so I didn't have my phone on the charger. So that's
Things happen.
Yeah, that's what happened today. Yeah, somebody said it looked like it died. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and shut it down so we can save it and post it onto all the sites. Thanks for everybody that did jump on, and we'll talk to you again on Wednesday night. Thanks.
Thanks.